Hi guys, welcome back to Tiger Mom Podcast. This episode, we have a comedy genius, a powerhouse. I would treat two of my kids for his 3 Tonight Show appearances. Watching him live gave me the reason why I love stand-up. This man is a beast. And I cannot believe we have him today. I kind of very envious of how great he is. But then I found out that he's also bisexual. Maybe he'll fuck me. So, yes.
That's the plan.
Yeah, are you ready for the amazing Jay Jurden?
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I can't believe it. Like, when I see you live, I'm like, oh my God.
This is our first time hanging out for an extended period. I was aware of you after your barbershop appearance. Yeah. And I'd seen, we have like a bunch of mutuals, but I'm so happy that we finally get to hang out for 2 weeks. They stranded us in Montreal, everyone. Yeah. They have us here trapped for 2 weeks in the same hotel.
And all the girls you love is like my girlies, Tuko, Zarna, and all of those. I know you are great, but I seeing you live is like, wow.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
I've never seen anyone like you, including the greats before us.
Oh my
gosh,
God, thank you.
Oh my God.
That means a lot because I know you watch a lot of comedy. Yeah. I mean, for someone who loves comedy, whenever you get to see a good comedian, whenever you see someone kind of in person, you get to be backstage with them. It is a different feeling. You go, oh hell yeah. You go,
wow.
Yeah, I love that joke.
What?
Like I told you. I said, oh, I won't spoil the joke, but I love that you have a tag on one of your abortion jokes. And I was like, that's very smart. I was like, that's so good at the end.
Thank you so much.
Because every now and then as a comic, you go, ooh, how are they going to dig themselves out of this hole? How are they going to, if the audience pulled back, how are they going to make them engage again? And when you can surprise me, like, hats off to you. That was very good.
Wow, I think I'm good. I don't need any more things. Jay think I'm good. He likes my thing. Okay, this is a lot. I'm so happy. Well, I think one funny thing about Jay and I is that he is from Jackson, Mississippi, and I went to Lexington, Kentucky for college.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
Well, we're both kind of Southern before we started to do stand up. And one thing that the South kind of teaches you is how to engage with people in a way that on one level is very nice, but there's a second level where you're kind of making fun of them to their face. And the Southern part of that is like you always want to have a buffer. So being funny, being kind, being charming, being sexy, being kind of coy, that's kind of like social lubricant. It's social lube. It's social astroglide in the South because sometimes you're dealing with people who are openly racist towards you, openly sexist, openly homophobic, and you're like, well, how am I going to deal with this idiot but not get beat up? Or how am I going to deal with this person being kind of bitchy and not like be chewed out? So that's something that I think was probably training you to do comedy before you even thought about it.
Yeah.
And because like when you're from the South and you move to LA or you move to New York, everyone's always like, is it different? Of course it's different. Of course, but you have a lot of good lessons.
Yeah. I feel like one of your comedy superpower is that you confront people right away. You do some self-deprecating, but I feel like you don't lose them and they keep coming back and let you punch them more is how smart it is.
Oh,
how fucking smart it is. Like they're like, if I just keep listening, I don't have to go to learn history. I can still sound smart. I think that's just like a shortcut to have the insight of a brilliant mind without going through all those boring shit. I think that's why I'm like, you know what? I'll allow him to punch me because that make me like smarter in my group of friends. I can say something, people are like, whoa, like I don't have to be dumb. But so I'll just let him do that to me.
No, it's fun because you have all these like groups of comedy fans that are usually like dudes, a lot of straight white dudes. And what happens is they go, what am I going to have in common with this queer black person? And then they're like, holy shit, like he's like making fun of me straight out the gate. Like from the beginning, I'm like, are there straight guys here? Make fun of them easily. And they kind of go, whoa, oh my God, okay. Actually, okay, he can play a little bit. Okay, let him cook. And so then kind of confronting that stuff kind of head on and making sure the audience knows not only am I in control, but like they're going to have a good time. Like I try to tell, sometimes I adjust the rate, but it's usually like every 15 to 20 seconds, there's like a punch for me just because I want the audience to know a joke's coming, but I also want them to be like, okay, I have to listen because I don't want to A lot of audience members go, ooh, I'm a good comedy fan because I'm so smart. And I go, well, if you're smart, you'll know to pay attention, because everyone gets jealous in comedy. So an audience member sees another audience member laughing and goes, I wanna be in on the joke. And I go, well, pay attention, listen, be a better audience member.
Yeah, even though they miss the feel, because your punchline is like a boom, boom, boom. It's like a Joan Rivers. It's like a nonstop. It's like ambushing with guns. Like if they miss that one, like in 2 seconds, they can still be smart. It sounds like they're, like, on the train.
It's very American, but yeah, I really try to be an AR-15. I try to blah 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 blah.
And then, you definitely are like.
And then everyone that I love, they like can go fast, they can go slow, and a good comic kind of knows the music that they're playing with. And what's cool about kind of going faster at the beginning, sometimes you have to go slower in the beginning so they hear your voice, and you can speed up in the middle, and then in like the later half of your set, if you're doing like an hour, then that last 15, if you go slow at all, they're on the edge of their seat. They're listening really intently because they go, oh, he kind of changed up the pacing. Why would he do this? It's a really fun journey.
It's amazing. You are a master at it.
Thank you.
Great. I needed to find out Jay's species, so I feel like I love how you talk about race. It's so smart, and I feel like we're just all different species of animals.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a dog, you're a cat. It's not like one person is better than the other one. So I just think we are all. What kind of species are you?
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. If I was okay, so you kind of got it right. So as a bisexual, I am more like a cat, because I'm always like, I guess you can be here. Yeah. I was like, I guess I can hang out with you. I would say if I wanted to choose what kind of cat, I'd want to be like a leopard. Leopards, they're in Africa and in India. They stay in the trees a lot. They're super strong. They can pick up antelopes and carry them up. I love animals, by the way. So when you, like, the minute you say it, my autism brain like clicks in, and I'm always like, let me talk about animals. So I'd be like a leopard. Yeah, I could see. I have some leopard underwear. So yeah, leopard.
I like that because you are a leopard. You're on the tree. You don't like dirty things. Yeah. That's gay. Like, I don't like my paws dirty.
Yeah. I'm perched up in the tree.
Yes, overlook everything. Yeah. Like, are you 100% Black American?
Yeah, so I'm Black, but I'm like 1/32 Irish, because and I say this sometimes in my set. My great grandpa, he was a rapist, and that, which is true. I mean,
he did a million and he did one. So
well, the thing about back then, so in the late 1800s, late 1800s, like a lot of white men in Mississippi would have like mixed race kids, because they would have like slept with a Black woman that wasn't their wife, and they weren't going to take care of the kid, and they didn't care. And then he ended up being, I mean, I don't want to say he was a great guy, but like he did at least kind of take care of his grandkids. So like he owned a general store, and sometimes these little like kind of like 1/4 white children would come in, and some of the white customers would be like, it's some Black kids in the store, and he'd be like, I'm gonna get them out of here. And he'd go over there like he was gonna yell at them, and he'd like give them candy and give them money to go away, to give back to their mom. So it's, I mean, the late 1800s in Mississippi, we're talking like maybe 30 years removed from like slavery. So there were still like, it was still extremely rough. I can't imagine what it was like. But yeah, that's like way back. And then ever since then, it's just Black people.
The vampires.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a vampire sometimes, not only because I'm bisexual, but because, and you know this, like in the South, you have to like be able to charm people, and that's like what vampires do. Like that's also what comics have to do. You're up late at night. We're scared of the sun. Yeah, so we're vampires.
We are vampires. We draw blood. It's a Tiger Mom podcast, so I'm here because of my mom is a psycho bitch. I mean, she's crazy. She's very, very abusive, but that's Chinese love. It's just that generation. They have no food, you know? Like, they just, they give you straight. So what is the worst or the most inspiring thing your mom ever said to you?
Oh, so my mom was really loving and caring. My mom never made me do And it's kind of like, it's a double-edged sword. My mom never made me do anything I didn't want to do. So I could always like drop out of something. Like she put me in tennis, I dropped out of tennis. She wanted me to take karate, I dropped out of karate. Then I was like, oh, Mom, I kind of want to do theater. And so she was like, okay, we'll do theater. And theater was the thing that stuck all the way through. And then I went to school from 6th grade all the way through high school for theater. And then I got to college. And I said, oh, I kind of don't want to be, I don't want to do pre-med. So like I was doing well in biology and I was doing like okay in chemistry. And in college, if you just do okay in chemistry, you should drop. You're not going to be a doctor. You're not going to be a scientist. If chemistry is hard, science will be hard. So I dropped it. And she was like, what are you going to do? And I was like, well, I think I'm probably going to do more theater. So she let me do theater. So my mom is the reason I do stand-up. She was also like, she was always really funny. My grandma was funny. I remember one time my grandma like threatened to beat up a different older woman because like the older woman, she was kind of mean to me and my siblings. And my grandma, it was the first time I heard her like curse. She was like, I'll beat your ass. I was like, wow. And so like that's a memory that sticks with me as far as like things that are like naughty and funny. So definitely my grandma and my mom are they're like the reasons I still do comedy, I think.
A strong Black woman.
Yeah, strong. She was a teacher. She was a special ed teacher. So she had like a bunch of funny stories that are like, it's like, you know, sometimes it's funny, naughty, but like my mom has dealt with everything from like kids who are just kind of like autistic who come to her so they can like concentrate to like kids like fully throwing their own shit like at the walls. So she's seen everything.
She's
I mean, it sounds patient. Like very patient. Sounds like some comedy clubs we've worked in. So
yeah. Yes, I love that. Now we're gonna talk about what's happening in the world, newsworthy or dumpster fire.
Okay.
Jay's gonna decide that's newsworthy or dumpster fire.
Okay,
What's the first one, Zhang?
The first one we have is a woman in China made LV staff count out 84,000 in cash for 2 hours, then bought nothing. All to get revenge at their rudeness on her last visit.
I love that.
Petty bitch, she wins.
Let's see it.
I love that. Good for her.
A pretty woman, right?
Yeah, it's this person right here.
Good for her.
They were rude to her. They thought she was Filipina.
Well, here's the thing. She also had to wait. This is the second time she had to wait, I guess. Like if she made them wait. She made them count it out, and so she waited. So she still wasted her time, but she wasted their time too. Which,
yeah. She just didn't buy anything. She showed them she got money.
Yeah, I don't hate that. 84,000 in cash.
Have you ever seen your mom counting cash?
No, my mom like used to go. She would go to the bank and like we'd go if she was headed to the bank to pull cash out. My brother and my sister now we knew we might be like getting like a present or like get to go shopping when she would take us to the bank. So we'd like I'd be in like the front seat, they'd be in the back, and we'd be like watching her drive. And as soon as she like hit the blinker to go towards the bank, we'd be like, yes, we're gonna get some. One time she fooled us. One time she fooled us because she got out money for her and her girlfriends to go out, and I was like, well, okay. That was when I was like, can't trust women. No. Have you ever gone back to a place in LA? You first went to LA and they like didn't respect you, and now with some success, now every now and then you go back to LA and go, hey, you remember me?
Oh my God. For me, it's like, first of all, I would never be rude to someone because I think they are poor. But there are people who rude to me because they know I'm poor.
Yeah.
Like, I would never do that. I also cannot switch my face into be like, I love your comedy. You're like the greatest. But I have people like that. I'm like, you should be doing acting.
Yeah.
You're wasting your talent. You'd be winning an Oscar because I'm dirty. I'm a cockroach. I can't find my underwear. My man is OCD, so I have my it's dirty. But I like things clean. I would work 5 jobs to have a maid to clean after me so I can focus. But I'm emotionally OCD.
Yeah.
If a guy cheat on me, I cannot forget. I cannot recover.
You just like close your eyes and see him cheating.
Yes, and then if someone treat me like garbage, like is your name on the wall? If it's not, get the fuck out. And now they're like, oh, I love you. I'm like, I remember you saying that. I can't recover from it.
Wow.
My brain just can't allow me to recover.
Well, like, have you ever noticed that like when people don't respect you as a comic, like it doesn't make me mad, but I'm always just like, okay, just like wait till you see me on stage, or like, okay, wait until you be like, oh, that person respects you. Like there is a level of pettiness that I appreciate with that woman where it's like, just so you know, You made like what's the line from Pretty Woman? Big mistake.
Big mistake.
Huge. Yeah.
Love it.
You get those moments in comedy a lot. Like it goes from like someone being like, you go from like from a tiny room and like 10 people at a show, like then you get to go on tour, you get to sell out festival shows, and then people are like, oh yeah, I think, you know what, I think you're pretty good. And you go, you probably don't remember, but there was one time when you didn't let me in the green room at a show, like that kind of shit.
Yeah, we will remember it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, the pettiest thing that I remember, I'm trying to think of the pettiest. There was one moment in New York specifically where I won't say the name of the club, but like it was like really, really hot. And I was like going to a mic. I wasn't even going to like a show. I was just doing a mic. And the bartender at that club was like, oh, we can't let you in without sleeves. And I was like, what? He's like, you can't be here in here in a tank top. And I was like, number one, this is the Village. There are gay people. I don't know what you think is going to happen. Number two, it's a mic. Like, why do you care? Don't you want to get money from these drinks we're buying? So, and then I remember like passing by that same club to go to the cellar and being like, get out of my face. So
yeah, they would like wish that they never said it. And that never happened. They try to give you compliments. It's just I'm the same way. I'm emotionally OCD. I remember. Yeah. Here we go. What's the next?
The next one is Justin Bieber shares cryptic post about not living life as a clean man amid drug concern.
Oh, I have a Justin Bieber story.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
So I don't know if he's sober. I don't know what his relationship with drugs and alcohol is right now, but I do have a story about him being clean in a broader sense. So one time, my husband, he worked for Rumble, like the boxing gym in New York City, and Justin Bieber like came and took a Rumble class. And Justin Bieber is just, this is like what famous people do. Maybe you do it too. He like left his underwear there. He like just left his underwear when he was changing because I guess he was going to free ball it because he showered there. He left his underwear. And my husband, who was like kind of over hiring the boxing trainers and like hiring the front desk girls and like kind of managing it, my husband had to like get Justin Bieber's underwear and hide it because people were going to try to sell it on the internet.
Oh my God.
And I asked my husband, I said, okay, you could tell me because I love you and we're married and we're committed to each other. Did you smell them? And he was like, yeah, I smelled them.
I love that.
And they were clean. I mean, they smelled like balls, but they were white. They weren't brown or yellow underwear.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't wear the underwear because he wants to show everyone his balls finally dropped.
Maybe.
I'm a man now.
Maybe, but yeah, he's clean enough. I hope he's not on drugs. I don't need another celebrity who I kind of like saw rise to fame. I don't want to see another person like
especially child stars. They already had it tough enough.
That's like the hardest thing. Yeah, and because like you want people to like be fun and silly and party a little bit, but whenever he starts to get into like, oh well, like that person's really suffering from drugs and they're like lashing out, like in the comedy world we see that with people who aren't even famous. We both of us know people who deal with substance abuse and like drink way too much for how well they are doing or aren't doing on stage. So I hope he's okay. The new album is good. I wish it was a little bit shorter, but it's a good album. It's funny and it sounds really good. So yeah, we're Justin, please be sober, I guess. Also, y'all know, drop some underwear again if you want.
Yeah. That's such an interesting, fun story. I love that your husband protected your underwear. Yeah. It'll be gone. It'll be on eBay.
Wait a second. Do you have any celebrity underwear stories?
I don't have any. I mean, think I don't want to brag, but but I just one of the things is like really like make me. I still have fear that I'm not good enough. Obviously, as an artist, I when I performed for this Mickey Lee's, so she had this big Hollywood dinner. Everyone's there, Jen Fonda and like Michelle Yeoh or Dustin Hoffman, all of those people. And Judy, what's her name? Jodie Foster is one of my favorite actresses. And I love her playing a prostitute as a child star, and then find out go to great school, and then find out she's a lesbian and become a lesbian. Doesn't feel like, oh, I'm the most gorgeous, smart. Like, no, she's like, I'm a lesbian. I like pussy, and I just love her so much. And when I was performing, and my friend was like, she and her wife were screaming, laughing, like loved my comedy. It just made me cry. I just don't know. It just made me cry. And then Dustin Hoffman come to me, tell me how funny I was, and having those people that would never talk to you, actually just like waiting to talk to you, tell you how much they love you. With like, what's his name, and the song Easy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Which one? Lionel Richie?
Lionel Richie telling me how much he loves my comedy. It's like it make me want to cry and make me understand. Just it humbles me to be like a bitch. Let's go back to stage. Let's take more speech lessons to use your voice better because there's something here. People you admire thinks that you deserve to have a microphone.
I mean, like. Well, maybe Jodie Foster will give you her panties.
I would die. Like I would want to have her panties.
Those, I mean, like, listen, she was so good that someone shot the president over her. So.
I know. I want that panty. I would.
Yeah, unless we get in trouble. Hey, make another movie, Jodie Foster, if you want to.
Yes.
But I think that like that is a beautiful part of comedy. Is every now and then someone sees you and you go, "What you were watching?" The first time I did the Tonight Show, I've told this story I think one other time. The first time I did the Tonight Show, I was like really excited and it was going really well. And lo and behold, just randomly, Adam Sandler was there. And so he watched my set. So Jimmy watched my set. Adam Sandler watched my set. And because Adam Sandler was there, I think promoting Uncut Gems. Then, and this is like the craziest part of it. So that meant Lorne Michaels then was also like there when I got off stage, and Tim Meadows was upstairs doing Seth Meyers. So like I saw 3 comedy legends like as I came off stage and had like a good set. I was like, what the hell is going on?
It's amazing because they had to line up to like to talk to you.
Well, because they like lined up because they were talking to each other, but then like Adam Sandler was talking to me because he watched my set because he's a comic. He loves watching other comics. So I was like, oh my, this is insane.
I love that. That made me feel so happy.
It was fun. It was really good.
This is great.
All right, next article is regarding the Coldplay Cheating Scandal, but specifically about the HR exec and her history here, because she is apparently married to one of the oldest and wealthiest families in Boston. Her husband is a descendant or the inheritor of the privateer rum family business. It's both of their second marriage, but she is married to the man that is...
Third time is a charm.
Also an advisory board on that privateer rum since 2020. So
she was rich as well.
Yeah.
She married into money at the very least in her second marriage.
Oh.
Wow, she's cheating on her rich husband.
Cheating on a rich husband with a man who's a little bit richer, and now she might get divorced and she was working HR. I think this woman she'll land on her feet. What species is she? She's a cat. She's gonna land on her feet.
With her whiskers. She's measuring the water with her whiskers.
Yeah. I think that, and so many like people kind of like badmouth the women who kind of are like financially savvy. They'll be like, oh, she's a gold digger. I mean, she's still finding gold. That's the thing. It's not like the gold is coming to her. She's finding it. She's working hard for it. Yeah. She's marrying it. I think that's impressive. That means like she's fine.
Yeah, she has the I would say the social intelligence to stomach the ugly, and she can stomach it, and she deserves the money. You know, you gotta be able to stomach the ugly things, like marrying into a rich family. The parents probably call her a cunt or like a poor piece of shit. And she didn't cry about it. She's like,
What I mean, and you tell me, do you think you think he was cheating a little bit?
I think he has like literally like probably like a group of rotating young models.
Yeah, I think if she was going to a Coldplay concert without her husband, with her boss already, and maybe it was a work outing, maybe there were a bunch of people, I know the assistant was also there. I think at a certain point it does feel like there might have been an agreement of sorts. Maybe don't do it in public, maybe don't have footage of it, but like go do whatever you want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do.
It's so funny you say that, because we've been watching House of Cards, and like obviously Frank and Claire's relationship is very similar. We're like, it's like all powerful people in that level just like kind of have these open...
Well, because I think after a certain amount of money and success, you do realize that feelings like jealousy, while they're gonna still be present, they don't need to get in the way of business because you sort of prioritized money and these powerful relationships. Someone getting their dick sucked can't. That I need to maintain this lifestyle. So if you have to get your dick sucked, let's figure out the best way that we can do that.
You get NDA,
Yeah.
or you get the test that there's no disease. Also, Lauren Sanchez, doesn't matter what people say about her, she has been marrying rich one by one, and the men all submit to her. There's something she has we don't have.
Yeah, for her to be able to do that, we're going to talk about Lauren Sanchez, for her to be able to get Jeff Bezos, he should know, oh, this woman is just trying to get my money. But if he still fell for it, good for her.
Yeah, there's some, she didn't even have the Sofia logo, what's her name? Sofia Vergara face.
Yeah.
Like, I know he loves Sofia Vergara. I think he had a crush on Sofia Vergara.
I mean,
he couldn't get her.
He liked that woman so much, he got her a Vogue. That's impossible. How much money? Yeah, ladies, that's right. If he wanted to, he would.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if he's got out of the movie, he's not into you. If he's not calling you, he doesn't want you.
Yeah, so I mean, hats off to this lady for figuring out how to maintain her wealth. And you know what? Cheating is morally bad, but as an audience member, it's very funny. It is quite funny. We've been laughing for a whole week about this.
Yes.
So I think that's a newsworthy. I don't think that's a dumpster fire. I think that's newsworthy.
The other side that no one's really talking about as much. What's that?
Yeah, they always blame the men. That's right. This is the men's rights activist podcast now. That's right, Zane.
Wait.
They're always blaming the men.
Yes.
More of these interim CEO Pete Joy, ex-staffer saying he's laughed at memes at Andrew Garland's kiss cam scandal. I mean, like, who?
Yeah, well, this is dumpster fire. Everybody laugh about it.
Yeah, let people laugh. Let people enjoy it a little bit. What if that cheating kiss cam scandal is so funny that he gets even more pussy because of it?
I think he will. And I mean, like, Kim Kardashian's sex tape leaked into $1 billion empire.
Wow.
It depends on how you play it.
Joying, you're 100% right. Kim Kardashian's sex tape, it didn't destroy her. It skyrocketed her. Yeah, this is the power of marketing. Figure out how to make it work for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. There's no publicity is bad publicity unless you have dignity. You kill yourself. You're a dumb hoe.
Yeah. Don't kill yourself.
It's
don't
fine.
do that.
Yeah. Also, she's age appropriate, right? Yeah. As you talked about, like
wow.
him cheating, and he's cheating on a woman age appropriate.
Yeah,
he's a real man.
That's kind of refreshing.
He's looking for connection.
He should be celebrated.
Yeah.
Cheating with an old bitch. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's time for our next segment, Learn Chinese Language Lessons with Jiaoying.
Ooh, Jay is gonna learn some Chinese. Well, whatever Jay wants to learn when you go to China, Jay.
Ooh, okay. So if you haven't seen Sinners, so in the Mississippi Delta, there was a big Chinese population.
Sinners.
Okay, there was a big Chinese population because the Chinese people who settled in the Delta were the only people who were allowed to sell groceries to black people and white people because they kind of existed in a space in between. So there is like this rich Mississippi history, particularly in the Mississippi Delta, of like Chinese speakers and kind of like inner communities between black people and Chinese Americans and white people. So, and you know this, and this is a funny stereotype. So Chinese people fried chicken first. So hot oil, cooking anything in hot oil, that was like going on in China because that's where like jungle fowl were, and that's like where chicken was first domesticated. It was like South Asia and like Asia. Mm-hmm. So, I wanna what's the funny thing I could say? How do you say? This isn't related, but how do you say? I want to learn swear words. I like fuck you, and also you look hot. Because those are two things I would use the most.
Yes. So in Chinese culture, we don't say fuck you. Mm-hmm. We say fuck your mom. Because that's more intense. Okay. Like I don't only... like
motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Fuck your mom. 操你妈.
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 操你妈?
Yeah, that's like the national curse of China. 操你妈.
That's beautiful. Okay.
操你妈. And then you keep going. I fuck your 18 ancestries. Grave.
Wait. It goes generational?
Yes, 18 generations.
Say that one.
我操你祖宗18代. I can 我操你.
我操你.
祖宗
祖宗
18代.
18代.
18 means 18. 18 generations. I'm fucking your...
18. Fuck your mom and fuck the 18 generations.
I'll dig your grave and go fuck them physically.
I love that. Mo Amer talks about that a little bit. Some non-English swear words, it's not just fuck you, it's fuck everyone that came before you.
Yes.
Fuck your sister, fuck your aunt. And you go, what?
Yes, it's literally go fuck, the people that dig the grave and fuck the corpse.
Dig the grave.
So it means no, like when the most disrespect is dig your graves of your ancestry and go and fuck their skulls.
That is, that's beautiful. That's almost like, that's poetic. That's poetic.
That's the hate.
It's hate,
deep.
but it's that's epic. That's like historical. Okay, so that's fuck you, and then fuck the 18 generations before you, dig up their corpse and fuck them. Yeah. And then what's you look hot?
Yes, and what was it? You look hot, but for a woman would be 你很美.
Okay, 你很美.
Yeah, you are very beautiful.
Okay.
For a man is 你很帅.
Okay, 你很美.
你很美. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so wet.
Get out of here, Zane.
Get out of here, Zane. 你很帅 means you are very handsome.
Those are two I'd probably use the most. I mean, the cool, to me, one of the cool things about languages, and we figure it out, like, we kind of find out in Montreal because they kind of split everything, is sometimes there's not like a direct one-to-one. Sometimes it's like, oh, this is the closest way to say this thing. Especially with kind of like English is a weird mix of like, we pull a bunch of Germanic languages and we pull a bunch of Romance languages and just put them together. Do you ever hear English speakers say it's sort of like this? And you go, oh, we have an exact Chinese word for that. Like, is there... Oh, I'm trying to think of, like, what's a Chinese word that you wish English had? Like, when you go, oh, this conveys a feeling that in English takes too many words.
Like Confucius saying, it's like there's just so much wisdom. It's like one sentence explains everything. It's just like, 百善孝为先 is like when you look at a man, you don't have to look much. A good man, like if they don't respect their parents, I mean, if their parents never raped them or killed them, like they are bad people. Like you don't have to waste your time. Like if someone's like my mom's a cunt, like you don't have to talk about like it's done. Yeah, because like Chinese, like they just like generalize like a traits on someone being a good human or bad human, but in America, like, but like he's a nice person. He does hate his mom sometimes. Like he like in Chinese, if you say that, people just walk away, be like, you are dumb, we can't talk. But in America, there's excuse to be nice to everyone, listen to their opinion. In China, it's like, no, there's no opinion. Like, just, no. It's very funny.
That's like a shift that sometimes you wish... On stage, it works. So on stage, you can like be direct, but sometimes off stage, specifically like in the entertainment industry, you have to be like, oh, like you said, you have to be like, oh, well, like, yeah, I mean, like, he does like underage girls, but like he does also like run this company. And you're like, no, I'm good.
yeah. They just like, there's a lot of excuse for things. In China, like there's death sentence. Like if you smoke weed, is in prison for a few years. But if you have cocaine, it's death sentence. You die.
Oh, wow.
Like when you die, you just really die. Like if you are a rapist, you rape children, you just die. Like they erase you from the earth. Yeah. There's no trial. Like if it's like Diddy will be dead. Like he will be dead. Like, but now he's talking. He's like, there's like, no, just kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, sometimes those human rights are pesky because you're like, because in America you go, it applies to everyone, and then someone's like, well, I'm a child rapist, and you go, God, it also applies to you, even though we just want to kind of shoot you out of a cannon in another country. But oh gosh, I think language is also fascinating because comedy is just the manipulation of language to kind of trick people into results. So whenever you do stand up in English, are you flipping back and forth sometimes?
Yes, I flip my language. I am much better in Chinese language because that's what I've studied. My grandpa was a scholar. I memorized the Confucius, the Art of War, all of the poetry, Bibles. The word I can play in Chinese is so much better than what I can do in English. So I'm just like trying so hard to read and learn more about the literature and geopolitical things in English because I know everything history in Chinese, but it took a while to translate. And it actually is very interesting when I just try the older generations and people like you with a lot of wisdom. It's like your point of view. I really get it. It's like it makes sense. Yeah. But then when people who are just like don't really understand what's going on, they just talk in a circle. They have but this like just like we just shut the door. We're like
I think you wanna know what I think? I think because like you're so acutely aware of jokes and the manipulation of like trying to say 1, 2, or sometimes even 3 things with a joke instead of just saying the thing plainly. It's sort of why you enjoy comedy because comedy is all like a math equation. It's a language equation. Yeah. You go, okay, if I kind of use these 2 variables to achieve this desired result. Let me see if I can make this process not only a little bit faster, but also repeat it. And it's high level stuff to try to do all the time. Have you ever thought, it's why I love comedy because every time you get on stage, you go in front of people and the kind of presumption is that you're going to make them laugh. And so many people go, well, you can't make me laugh. You're a Chinese woman. We have nothing in common. You can't make me laugh. You're a queer black dude. We have nothing in common. And then to see kind of what happens when you chip away at that and when you kind of crack that armor and when you see someone smile. You hear people laugh in the back and you see someone laugh right here and then there's a guy in the front who's kind of frowning and then you make a really good sex joke and he lights up. And so now you go, okay, this guy likes sex stuff. I'm going to like mess with him a little bit. And then you hear a bigger laugh. It's fascinating to watch. And it's also like, you do a good job of also being in the moment and then kind of going, because we've watched these other sets now for a week and you will like test and go, okay, I love this part. I'm going to do this one tonight. Like it's so fun because all the comics on the Nasty shows with us kind of are like, ooh, I want to do these jokes and I'm going to do these jokes to work on this one and I'll do this one. Ooh, okay, I'll do that one again. No, I'll do this one now because I want to practice this one. Yeah, I mean, the one that like really got me the other night from you was I won't spoil it. Your sister's name. That one. So I was backstage and I was like, God, I love that one. I was like, that's funny. That's funny.
I feel like that one is so stupid, but at the same time, people just like it, but it's so real.
Yeah.
And people, if they are not Asian, they feel guilty to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's like a mei ling ping ping ding dong, but
well, I mean, like it's an underage joke. It's an Asian name joke, but also it's a very funny kind of like it's Borscht Belt Jewish humor Catskills joke. It's both like comedy stylings from comedy history, but also your specific story and your specific lens and your specific style of comedy all kind of coming together. It's funny.
Thank you, Jay.
At the end of the day, that's what's important.
I love how you talked about you aware of who laughed at what kind of joke. You play with this one. It's like you're playing jazz, but you're the whole band.
Oh, yeah.
They're all your instruments. You're like, okay, this is new. Let me try this out. Okay, that's how I pull this one. It's so exciting.
Well, and you know this. Like, some people, they never really kind of experience the thing that we experience when we get on stage, where if there's a table of men who don't respect you, it's not that you want their respect. You almost want to go, I don't want your respect. I want to break you so that you will respect me. I don't have to respect you because I'm doing this for all of these people here. But guess what? I'm going to crack you and I'm not even going to worry about this. Because, worst case scenario, sometimes that many people can like ruin a show because they refuse to laugh or they get kind of boisterous or they get kind of like loud and mess stuff up. But we go out there and we go all around the country and do that for people who look different. And sometimes it's us prejudging them. And those are the people who come up to you after the show and go, oh my gosh, I loved your set. Oh, when you told that joke about butt sex, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, you're just thinking about butt sex. Call me afterwards. Like you have so many fun moments with people who are different. And I think that's what I really appreciate about a comedy. And the way that we do it is like we do it for like our fan base and people who are like us, but then we're lucky because then people who aren't like us kind of go, I like this too.
Yeah, because you are authentic, I think.
Yeah.
You are so authentic when someone don't have your skin color, who's not queer, and they when the details are so sharp and authentic, they relate to it. They laugh and they're like, oh my God, I love him. We are nothing alike. I have this fan in Texas. He missing teeth. He's so southern, like he's so country. I can't understand what he's saying. He has a cowboy hats, and he just like love me. I'm like, do you like my sideway pussy? He goes, no. I love the one child policy joke, the baby girls, and all of it. I'm like, you like baby girls? No. I don't. But it's just like it's just smart. You just tell the truth. I just like it.
And sometimes those, a lot of times those comedy fans are with you from the beginning of your career through everything. They like you super early. I mean, it's a really cool journey that we get to go on. I'm very happy that I get to do it as much as I do.
Yes, we are both lucky. My mom abused me here and your mom encouraged you here. What's next, Zhang? Now we are at Savage Advice from Jiaoying and Jay Jurden.
Yes.
All right, first up, Chris in Motion 22. I'm a Gen Z bi-curious male who lives in a small town just outside of El Paso, Texas. Any advice on navigating this part of my identity? Okay,
the most important part of being a newly bi-curious male who lives in Texas is buy tickets to either one of our shows. You're going to meet other queer people there, and you're probably going to be able to hook up. The other thing that I'll say as a bi person in Texas, have your fun, but yeah, I mean, maybe go to Houston, maybe go to Dallas. There are a lot of gay people in Houston and Dallas. I'm not saying you have to leave Texas if you want to stay close to family, but if you want to get out of El Paso, I don't know, maybe go to a bigger city, and that's how you'll navigate that part of your identity. When you're in a small town, you can only fuck in the park so many times. So try to explore a big city, have fun. Chris in Motion. I mean, pretty gay email, but I'm proud of you. So yeah, any advice for Chris?
I think Jay's correct. Go to the bigger town. You can find your species, so you don't feel like a weirdo. You realize, I am just fine. Yeah. I'm living large, and everything's. And I love Gen Z kids. They are just like they talk about how they feel. They have less shame than our people, because our generation, we are like the crazy ones.
Yeah, and they're always like, they. Like in my head, I'm like, why are you coming out to us on a podcast? Talk to someone in your real life. But I think if you move to a bigger city, you'll have people who can give you much more specific Texas advice. So do that, or just visit and see if you want to move there.
Nice.
We'll get to the next one. Can you toss me the little napkin you have next to you on the couch?
Do you want this?
Or you can put it on the other side of you. Okay. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
He's OCD. He can't handle it.
Okay. Just as on camera. Jay, your husband works in cryptocurrency. What is some advice he tells you about this? How do you get a handle for this?
Oh, yes. My husband, he does work in cryptocurrency. So we have some crypto. I'm a stand-up comedian, so I don't know where it is or what it does, but we got some of it, I think. Ethereum, I don't know what it is. We got some of it. That's it. That's all I know. His company is like a European company, so they do like fintech and like crypto, so it's backed up by something real, thank God.
Nice.
And it's not just Logan Paul. So
nice.
We're good. I mean, he just bought a bunch of stuff, so I guess we're doing okay.
I love this. I don't know anything about cryptocurrency. I love that Jay's like, I don't know what it is, but it feel real. Yeah, I'm good. We bought something. I got new shoes and nice belt. I'm good.
Well, the next one, I think you both are very capable of answering. Natasha Live 99. I never have time to put myself together and always feel like a slob. Any tricks on some easy ways as a busy mom? I guess not as a mom, but can at least look like she has her shit together?
First of all, be comfortable in your own skin. After I start dating my boyfriend, I gained 20 pounds and I have a new personality right now. Less cunty, more smile, but I still refuse to not eat at night. And you know what?
How much of it went to the boobs though?
Not much, right? How much went to the boobs?
I don't know, more of a handful now.
Okay, good. See? Like you just, when you are comfortable in your own skin, doesn't matter what size you are, you look good. Like those guys are into bigger tits and some love handles, like right here, the fupa, if he's not eating pussy right, you flop him, like boom, you knock him out. Yeah, I mean, then it's like be okay with your size and your skin color. Again, the colorism, make sure like your color is beautiful because you are the reason why you exist. So whatever that color you are, either lighter or tanner or darker, it's the perfect one. And then I don't know, take a shower. I mean, it's filthy.
I think I think that, Natasha, you probably have like the basics of like taking a shower, but maybe you think you're not dressing cool enough. There's so many like easy ways. You can always like kind of have like a little black dress that's super sexy to you that shows off your assets, whether like you're a butt girl or a boob girl. Like have some shoes that you feel really, really good in. I even think that like every now and then, if you have like a kind of sexy outfit that is just something with a button and a zipper. If you wear athleisure all the time, you probably do. You know how like sometimes you're in LA, so you see it all the time where people like have never ever worn anything that isn't elastic. You're like, just put up some pants on once. I think, and have someone babysit those kids and go out with your friends or go out with your partner or whoever you like to go out with and like really sort of try to make it about yourself. Be selfish, and I think you'll feel a little better.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Meghan Markle, but bitch can dress. Everything she wears looks $1 million, and you can buy something similar. I mean, she has a stylist. You have to copy she's like a half black, half white girl, so therefore like or like girl with all color can kind of copy her because her stuff just it looks so effortlessly chic and expensive. We can just like, she's probably doing Gucci or like a Valentino, just go to Zara, get something similar, neutral color, nice.
And you don't even have to have a boring ass show on Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously all of my audience are now in love with Jay, and you are dying to know where he's at next, and Jay's gonna announce his dates for you guys.
So you can catch me. I'm gonna be in Charlotte on the 31st of July through August 2nd, and then I'm gonna be in Vermont Comedy Club August 14th. I'm gonna do my new hour at Union Hall in September. I have a bunch of fun stuff coming up, and then you can catch me. I'll be in Baltimore in September. I'm gonna head to Texas again. I'm going to be in Toronto early September, and I'll be posting all of those dates and all of those videos shortly. So come see me, buy a ticket.
Nice, Jay. If you are in Austin, you can use our apartment. We don't use it.
Yeah, I heard y'all have an apartment in Austin.
Yeah, we just hate is just going to waste.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't want to go to Austin. I heard they're strangling people.
Awesome. I mean, I will. It's just like we'll talk about August 15th and 16th. And Pueblo, New Mexico is Albuquerque. Covina is August 29th to 31st. Denver, September 5th. Pasadena, the Ice House, September 10th, and Detroit, September 12th, 13th. Lexington, Kentucky, Homecoming, September 19th and 20th. There's more dates coming out. Go to jiaoyingcomedy.com. Love you. See you next week. Make sure you follow Jay Jurden everywhere.
Thank you.
Bye.